Hey Blades fans, welcome back to Hertz Arena and another Florida Everblades pregame show. I'm Hannah Jo Groves alongside Jake Maurice. Jake, before you and I get started, we're going to throw to Camille Frick, who got to talk to Oliver Chow and Cole Moberg after Wednesday night's game.
I mean, it's going to be a hard-fought series against them. They're one of the best teams in our division and in the league, so it's always going to be a battle when we play against them. They came out hitting us hard right off the bat. We just got to come back Friday and do the same thing right back to them.
What was the mindset going into the third to tie the game?
Just we're never out of a game. Obviously, we know what type of team we have here and what we can do, and we know just we get one goal, then another one goes in, and then we're right back in the game. And I mean, obviously, it didn't go our way in overtime, but it was just good to get the extra point there.
2 games ahead of you against the Stingrays. How do you plan on responding?
Just come out the way we did in the third. We got to play a full 60 that way, not give them any opportunities. Obviously, they're a top team statistically in all fronts, so we just got to keep playing our way and just get on them for a full 60.
Yeah, I think we showed some resiliency in the third. Obviously, it's hard to win the game out from the box, but it was good. Just force it to overtime. Obviously, we didn't get the result we wanted, but I think it showed a lot about our group.
8 consecutive shots to tie the game in the third without a single shot from the Stingrays. What clicked?
Yeah, I think we just started getting our confidence. I think we saw one go in, and then the next shifts. I think that's part of our mentality is the next shift mentality. The next line went out and scored, and it was a tie game. So it was a great effort there.
What's the key to a quick turnaround heading into the next one?
We just got to focus on doing what each of us need to do to recover. Obviously, it's a long season, and this is a strong 3-game set against strong opponents, so we just got to do what we can to recover and come ready.
Thanks so much, Camille. Tough one on Wednesday, Jake. We came back from a 3-goal deficit, and then 2 minutes into overtime, the Blades just couldn't win it. The first question I'm going to ask you is one that I'm sure all the Blades fans were thinking to themselves. Why couldn't the Blades capitalize on the power play?
Yeah, 0 for 5 on the man advantage. That's certainly tough, especially that one that they got in the final minute of regulation, right? It really felt like the script was set up for the Blades to get that late power play goal and skate away with a big come-from-behind win. But the Stingrays did a great job of keeping the Blades to the outside and making sure that cross-seam passes weren't going to be an option. So that kept Florida basically moving the puck between the blue liner up top and the 2 guys on the flanks. And unless you're setting up one-timer opportunities from there, it's hard to generate anything of high quality if you're just moving the puck between those 3 guys. So South Carolina, you got to give them a lot of credit. Their PK, we knew coming into this series it was very strong, and they showed it with how well they boxed the Blades out.
Yeah, 2 goals they got on their power play. So just talk about special teams in general, too, on our penalty kill. What can we do better?
Well, from the Stingrays side, their 2 goals were well created. They got one off a deflection and the other one off a carom off the back wall where Johnson was just down and out, unfortunately. The Stingrays, did a better job of the Blades of getting the puck to the inside, and Stingrays also have a very lethal power play. So a good chunk of it isn't on the Everblades not doing the right things. It's on the Stingrays doing the right things for their units. Yeah. When you're looking at 5-on-5 hockey, Florida outscored South Carolina 3-0. It's the Stingrays got 2 power play goals, a 4-on-4 goal, and the 3-on-3 overtime winner. So I think for the Everblades, special teams is something that has got to be the focus going into this game because it's what killed them in Wednesday night's matchup.
Colin Tyson was able to find the back of the net twice on Wednesday. What was he seeing on offense that maybe the rest of the Blades weren't seeing?
Well, he got a couple of good lanes towards the net. The first goal, he had space to step into the left circle and rifle it home. We didn't even think it was a goal at first, right? It was waved off initially, but no, just tucked under the bar and in. And then that second one, he drives the net and puts home the rebound. So it's just going towards the net, which Florida wasn't able to do consistently on Wednesday. Getting into the middle, getting in for those chances, that's what's going to help the Blades get the win.
Absolutely. So we're going to go into the direct effect marketing 3 keys of the game. We really need a win tonight, Jake.
Yeah. Well, yes, we do, and we need the special teams to get back on track because they were great in the 7-game winning streak that preceded this 2-game mini skid. And over the last 2 games, it's been rough. The Blades 0 for 8 on the power play, only 6 for 11 on the PK, so have to bounce back in a big way with the special teams. Also got to have a short memory. That game on Wednesday, an emotional way to lose. You come all the way back, but then come up just short in overtime on a not very fast shot that was just unfortunately made its way by off a broken play out front. You got to have a short memory for how that one ended and get ready for this one tonight. And then finally, turnovers hurt the Blades quite a bit in the game on Wednesday for the overtime winner for the 4-on-4 goal. You can't be turning the puck over inside your own end and letting the Stingrays set up.
Well, to focus on something a little more fun, this is Margaritaville night. As you can see, I am sporting a jersey that the Blades will be wearing tonight. And then you are sporting a jersey similar to the one that they'll be wearing on Saturday, as it's Hispanic Heritage Night. The Blades will be the Las Tortugas. So we are getting to have a little bit of fun on the pregame show and sporting some different jerseys, as will the Blades on the ice.
And all those jerseys available on the Dash Auction apps. You
That's
can
right.
get in on the bidding for those jerseys at anywhere where you download your apps.
I would do it sooner rather than later. They go pretty quick. All right, fans, next up, warm-ups, and then it is the South Carolina Stingrays versus your Florida Everblades. We'll see you soon.